Yeah, I took it out for granted. I was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old buckets full of carrots like my enemy. Still, I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in need. I just can't turn around and go back with shit you meant to leave. I just can't turn around and...
Mic check, mic check, mic check. What it do? What it do, world? Dang, I forgot my water. But we ain't gonna trip on none of that. What it do, man? It is me. Early. Actually not early for me. It's really late. I just got out of work. It is early in the morning, but it's after. It's the end of my day. After this show, I usually go lay down. But Saturdays, for the last few weeks, I usually I've been playing with my son. Been playing football, so I've been on little league football sidelines. But now today, man, we got put out the playoffs last week, so I get my Saturday back for a little while. I think we're finna start playing basketball. I don't know how soon those games start, but I might get a haircut. Today, maybe. But man, this is. Let me chew this cereal. But it is official. You are live at 5:55 with BearFeezie for episode 15, I believe. Yep, episode 15. And got a quick inspiration. This is where you get your morning motivation, inspiration. You get a little bit of push, a little bit of encouragement to go for it, man. Step out on a limb and do what you've been dreaming about. Pursue what you've been fiending about. Go ahead and act on that thought that has been roaming around in your mind, and go ahead and put some action to it. And let's get it jumping, man. Sometimes you got to wake up early. Sometimes you got to stay up late. Either way, let's get out there and be great, man. I am BearFeezie. This is another episode, man. So welcome. I don't know what platform you see me, know what platform you on, but it is 5:50. Now it's 5:56 in the morning, man, and this is the practice. This is me learning how to speak, growing my platform. This is me not learning how to speak, but I know how to talk, but giving that motivational talk to folks who want to be something, who want to go ahead and be great, man. But I got an inspirational, encouraging word today that I was thinking of yesterday. And I need to do a better job of writing what I'm thinking and writing my thoughts, and kind of do a better job of arranging what I want to say. But it's just episode 15. So man, I'm gonna start 30, man. You gotta put your hours in, man. If you want to do something, you really want to do it, you really want to become it, the time will tell, what you really want to do. A lot of us are too lazy, man. We're too tired. We want to rest. We want to rest. I want to lay down. I want to chill. You know what I mean? But you have to put your hours in, man. Nobody is exempt, man. I seen a thing about Kobe, on how Kobe just never went to parties. Kobe went to the league when he was 18. So imagine the skill set. Imagine how you gotta, the work ethic, how it gotta be for you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of it starts, just as a natural blessing from God. So he's 6'8". I think Kobe was like 6'7", 6'8", naturally. So he's born tall, lanky. You feel me? So, but on top of that, man, he's working to the point where where God, you know what I mean? Not even the world or the coaches or whoever drafted him. But God gotta really bless you with that. Like, hey, you ready for the big leagues. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and just think of how it had to come to him, the work you gotta put in, man. You really gotta want it, man. You can't act like you know what I mean? Cause you might be him in your little area. You might be him, but you gotta think big. You gotta really go for it, man. So you gotta put your hours in. So this is really just me getting reps. This is really just me practicing. This is really just me, putting my shots up, just working on my jumper, just going for it, man. So that's what I'm up doing at 5:55 in the morning, just working on my speech, enunciating, pronouncing my words, eye contact. There's nobody here in the office with me, but just just getting the nervous at my system. A lot of folks, when you get up in front of people and start talking, you get nervous, you get a little jittery. I do too. You know what I mean? You don't know what they're going to say. You don't know what they're going to think. And then now I'm on social media. Yesterday, yesterday somebody went so hard in the comments, and I wanted to say something, but it's all in the learning process, man. I'm not going to even tell you what they were saying. I think it's still there. I don't know if y'all can see it. I didn't put it up on the screen like I can. But man, going crazy in the comments. I'm like, bro, woke up this early just to do this. Like, it is funny, but you have to be mindful of where your energy is placed, because you're only blessed with so much energy in a lifetime. Think about this. It's only so much you're going to be able to do in your life. You can spend that energy chilling. You can spend that energy doing some dumb stuff, some stuff that don't make no sense, that's not going to further you in your career, further you in what you're trying to do with your life. You can use that energy for anything. Chasing women, chasing guys, if you're smoking, getting high, drinking, you can use that energy. It's only so much energy you going to, that you are blessed with, man. It's only so many hours, so many minutes that you're going to get in this lifetime. So be mindful of how you utilize that time, man. So I could have given the energy and be like, I did say something, but I got to stay focused. You know what I mean? So I'm working and practicing and learning and developing all this, you know what I mean? Cause I feel like I'm going to be one of the ones, man, if I just stay at it. But this is what I wanted to say this morning, man. We have to work on, because I do too. And this motivation, this encouraging word is for you, whoever going to see this. I'm going to chop this up. We have to work on building our relationship with God, man. Because if you understand, man, if you notice, if you're aware, our mouth is flapping all day, talking about whatever, talking about other folks, talking about, what we want to do, talking about what other folks doing, talking about what we seen, talking about, the entertainment, a show, a basketball player, talking sports, talking rap, talking cooking, talking food, talking a whole lot of stuff that's going on in the world that's going through our thoughts, expressing ourselves, friends, family members, we flabbing, we pouring out our heart, we complaining, our mouth is going, we yapping all day. But like I said, man, that energy, that time, you don't want to waste that on something that's not fulfilling, something that's not furthering you, that's not growing you, that's not developing you, that's not cultivating you, that's not creating. You want to be mindful of how you use your energy. So we talking all day, man. But we talking about nothing most of the time. Sometimes you might be encouraging, sometimes you might be uplifting, sometimes you might be laughing. There's all of that is cool, but is it actually furthering you? So what I'm going to say, man, we have to develop ourselves and develop a relationship with God and build the relationship with God. The bigger, whatever you call them, Jesus, Christ, Muhammad, Buddha, whatever you call them. Some of us not religious, just Mother Nature, whatever, however you feel. We got to build that relationship with God, build that rapport, build that faith in God, and we got to also build that confidence in ourselves. And once your relationship, your connection with God is up to par, and your confidence within yourself is up to par, you got to trust it, man. You got to trust that process and trust and you know what I mean, that you going to do what you got to do, and God is going to handle everything that you cannot, and you going to go to where you supposed to go. You got to trust that. And that's really what I just wanted to say, man, because you got to build that faith, knowing that God has you, and just knowing you have God, and knowing that, trusting yourself, like, I'm going to get better. I'm going to do what I got to do to get better. I'm going to do what I have to do to get where I want to go. Nothing is going to stop me. God is by my side. If nobody else is by my side, and trust that entire process that, hey, I'm working towards the bigger goal. All of these steps is in order. My steps are aligned, and this is where I'm going. This is where I want to go, and put it in your mind and write it down, man. And I got to start bringing my book in here because I've been reading this book called Think and Grow Rich, and it's really opened up my eyes, and it's stuff that I already knew and already felt, but it's putting it into some words, you know what I mean? So, and I love the book, man, and it's about to be the first book that I've read, man. Since I've been a grown up, you know what I mean. You read books in school and little character books and stuff like that. Sometimes they have a little lesson in it, but this is about to be the first book, you know what I mean, that I've read as a grown up, and that's where the information is. So that's just really all that I wanted to say, man. Work on their relationship with God. Talk to God, which is prayer, which is what we call prayer. You know what I mean? A lot of times, we get on the traditional, traditions, and we got to be like this, and or however you feel like you talk to God, you know what I mean, or the big homie, the one, the creator. However you feel like you can talk to him, you will have to build that relationship with him. But as well, we have to build the confidence in knowing that as God's child, He has put you here to do your part. So build that confidence in yourself as well. Build the faith in God and build the confidence in yourself, knowing that whatever you're not good at, you can become better through practice. Whatever you don't know, you can learn through research and develop who you actually want to be. Spend time, energy, effort in becoming who it is that you want to be, and doing whatever it is that you want to do, and creating what you want to create, and bringing that to the world, and producing something that is great, that is of you, that'll represent you, your family, your loved ones, is how you want to be represented, man. Stop being ordinary, stop being regular, and actually put the time in to become something great, man. I am BearFeezie. Let me see the comments. Long live Garrison Grandma, man. Scrubbiness. Appreciate that, Captain Caveman, man. I can feel it. I can feel it. I don't watch sports. Especially not the Cowboys. But I hope they're doing all right. I really couldn't tell you what they're doing, bro. Hey, man, but that's it, man. This has been another episode of Live at 5:55 with BearFeezie, man. Hopefully this inspired, motivated, did something to somebody that, that can turn into something. If not, man, you can tune in to me every day, honestly, at 5:55 in the morning on my YouTube or on my Facebook. I'm supposed to have it on TikTok, man, but I'll be putting up the cameras and stuff like at 5:50. So, and my mic wasn't working when I was trying to bring on the TikTok. I could have just did it with no mic, but I'm getting better. You know, I mean, it's a one man show right now, you know, until they turn into something major. Just wait till I get the production squad and folks really want to hear what I got to say. It's going to be crazy, man. I am BearFeezie. Thanks for tuning in to episode 15. If you have missed the episode, I think you can watch them all on my YouTube at BearFeezie. Follow me, subscribe, comment. You know, if you want me to talk about something, comment. If some what they call it, criticism, whatever you think about it, you know, whatever it is. I guess that is it. Peace.